Yo, what's crack-a-lackin' Challenger? I'm your host, James Morelan. Today we're setting up a 3-gallon aquarium that I'm going to have some awesome shrimp in later this week or maybe next week, but I'm super excited. Here's the tank that we have. It's actually a 3-gallon tank I got from Amazon. You can check it out, link in description. I actually added a different light to it that's going to be better for the aquarium. Also, I removed the filter. I'm thinking about maybe doing a sponge filter later. I'm super excited for this tank, so it's actually next to my 3 other nano aquariums. I put videos on these in the past week. It's Nano Aquascape week here. I'm super excited to have these tanks in my room. But you can see what we have. These are the aquascaping materials. We have some rocks. We also have some awesome plants. This is actually Ceru stone, which is an awesome type of aquascaping stone. You can see the detail in it. It's just really awesome. So before we jump into aquascaping this tank, I just want to say I'm going to be doing this video a little bit different. Instead of talking and moving all these things, I'm actually going to be doing a voiceover. So make sure you hit the like button and also drop a comment if you really like this series of making these nano aquascapes. So let's just get right into it of aquascaping the tank.
Alright, so first starting with the hardscape, you can see the stones we have, and those are actually pretty cool. You might notice that that stone doesn't look like the other Ceru stone, and that's because it's not. It's actually a different kind of stone, but it has the same color, and I'm hoping people won't notice whenever they look at my aquarium, but yeah, it's between you and me, so don't tell anyone. Alright, so I'm adding in some of the other stones. I kind of have the positioning for it. One thing that I am going for is height. So I am stacking some of the rocks to make them go taller, which is kind of hard when I have these smaller pieces, but eventually it does pan out. Alright, so I'm adding one more set of stones kind of in the front to make it look a little bit cooler and having a valley effect. Alright, so that's the hardscape. Looks pretty good. Alright, so now onto plants. So you can see the crypts. Actually, what type of plant is that? I don't know. We also have some swords and we also have some Ludwigia. But you can see how big this sword is. That is absolutely huge. Oh my gosh. I'm removing it from the rock wool to plant it and I'm putting it in the back. I decided to put it in the back because there was a lot of empty space there and I wanted to fill it in. So here's that other plant. Again, I cannot remember the name, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. It has a really cool red color. I'm deciding to put them all by each other, kind of to create a little bush of it. So eventually when I propagate them, it'll eventually get bigger and bigger and it'll be pretty awesome. Alright, so in the back, I'm adding some of those crypts, and I don't want to move this stone because I like how it looks. Alright, so that was the aquarium and now I'm filling it up with water and this took a long time. So I hope you like this scape. I'll show you guys it and reveal it in a couple seconds.
Alright guys, I've just finished filling up the aquarium, so it's basically completely done. I'm super excited to show you, but before I do that, make sure you comment still watching so I know that you're still watching and you're really awesome. I'll be sure to heart that comment. But guys, let me show you the tank. Alright guys, so you can see what the tank looks like. It is absolutely beautiful. You can see the rocks and how much detail each one of those has, and also the plants. A couple of the plants have been melting just because of shipping, but that's usually common, and after a couple weeks or maybe even a month, they'll definitely start growing again and start coloring up and looking 100% awesome. So make sure you check out H2O Plants down below. That's actually where I got the Ceru stone and also these awesome little plants. Now, hopefully this aquascape looks pretty awesome. I decided not to use the other plant from the plant pack. The plant pack is actually like a monthly subscription from H2O Plants where you get new plants every single month. And I think it's really cool because now I get to open these new plants and use them on different tanks. So I knew it was going to come today, so that's why I scheduled to make this aquascape today. But I think it looks really cool. So one benefit of this little nano cube is that it's like a square. So it's a really cool working plane. You can see I chose to have a small little pile of rocks there, another bigger pile right there, and a smaller one in the back. I also wanted to try going for height on this aquarium, so I decided to stack some of the Ceru stone to make it look really awesome. I cannot wait until I get the inhabitants for this tank, which are going to be shrimp. I might want to get like 2 or 3 nano fish and get like a little bit of them in here. I was considering a betta fish, but honestly I have so many betta fish already. I kind of want to open it up to some new fish. I think it'll be really cool. I've decided to call this the Shrimp Valley because you can see there's kind of like a hole between it going down there like a valley. rocks on each side. I don't know, if you like that name, make sure you drop a like. That would be really awesome. Also, if you like this aquascape, it would be awesome if you could hit the share button and share this on your favorite fish form to any of your friends that like aquariums. That would be really awesome. But yeah, this tank is so cool. I'm honestly like, I like this tank. I love the plants. Also, this big sword in the back takes up so much room, which is nice because I don't have to plant that back section, but it adds a lot of detail. Hopefully this light actually does pretty well. There were quite a few good reviews about it. I'll try dropping a link for everything in the description. You can check them out down there. But yeah. So guys, this concludes Aquascape week where I made that tank, and also that tank. So it was a lot of fun. I definitely learned a lot about aquascaping. I really enjoyed it. Before I did this, actually I have school finals coming up next week, and I've been stressing out a lot about this, but after aquascaping these tanks, I actually feel like relieved. I don't feel a lot of stress, so that's really awesome. I'm super excited. I really like this tank. I like how I microfied everything, and everything's like to scale too. So make sure you check out the video when I made that too. So if you want me to do more series like I just did for Aquascape week, please comment that down below. I'd love to do it. I might want to do some theme tanks where I like set up a certain aquarium and have like a special theme to it and get more fish and get more things for the entire tank. I think it's really cool, plus it makes the videos organized too. So like this entire week I've just been uploading aquascaping videos. So if you like those videos, you can check them out. And hopefully it's pretty cool. I don't know if I want to leave this up to plants for filtration because I really like the simplicity of the tank. However, I might want to get a filter, especially if I get a couple of shrimp. But I guess if I do want to leave it up just to natural filtration, I'll probably wait a little bit longer to let it cycle. And not only that, I'll probably get like moss balls or some other sorts of mosses to help filter even more. Because I don't know how these plants are gonna help that much. Hopefully they do, but I'm just so hyped about how this tank turned out. I do have room on these two sides, so I do have room on these two sides. So I'm thinking about is maybe getting some more vases like this, putting a vase there and putting a vase there and having it there. I think that'd be cool to like go side by side with this tank. Comment what you think about that down below. That'd be very helpful. But yeah, just look at this tank. There are a lot of floaters in this tank. I'm just gonna go with the net and scrape everything off. Some things were just stuck in the substrate that had to get uprooted. But yeah, it's really nice. And for the substrate, I don't know if I already mentioned this, but I'm actually using Eco-Complete, and it looks pretty awesome, as well as sand that's a little bit mixed in. So it has a cool color and look to it. Alright guys, that is going to be it for the video. Make sure you check out the videos also for this aquascape, especially because I think that one was probably the best one. That one was a little bit nasty because it was a black water tank, which I didn't really want to do, but I guess it happened. So make sure you check out those videos. I love you all so much. I will catch you all on the flippity flop. See you all later. Bye.